Hey guys, Mobile Geezer out here again with a camera comparison between the Nothing Phone 2 and the OnePlus 13. So these are the front-facing cameras. This is at 1080p, 30 frames per second, and at the end we'll probably do a 4K 30. But I'm going to turn these around, go into the rear cameras, and we'll start out as usual at 1080p, 30 frames per second.
Let's do this!
Okay guys, here we are on the rear cameras, 1080p, 30 frames per second. So now we're going to zoom in. And there's 10 times zoom on the Nothing Phone 2, which is where it tops out. So we'll match it on the OnePlus 13. And there's 10 times zoom on both. Zoom back out. And we'll take it over to our tree and do our focus test. So here we are at our tree. You guys let me know what you think. I would expect the OnePlus 13 to do the better job, it being the higher end phone, but you never know with these things. And now we're going to put it at 1080p 60 and head over to the brook. Here we are at 1080p 60 over by our brook. It's flowing very nicely. And I think we're going to go up on the path and take our walk. Here we are on our path over 1080p 60. Let's run a little bit. Now, but take a look at the creek, which still has everything overgrown. Things are flowing nicely over here. Pan around as we usually do. Not that we can see a whole lot through all this brush. And we'll zoom in again. Once again, maxing out at 10 on the Nothing Phone 2. And there's 10 on both. Zoom back out. And now we're going to go into 4K 30 and head over by the pond and see if we see any of the ducks. By the pond at 4K 30. Got a beautiful day today, going up to about 90, which is basically my kind of weather. All right, let's try zooming in once more. It's 10 times zoom once again on the Nothing Phone 2. It's 10 times zoom on both. Zoom back out. do have a duck way over there. We'll zoom in on him when we go to 4K 60, which we're going to right now. Okay, here we are at 4K 60 frames per second. And let's see if we can zoom in on that lonely duck all over there by himself. 10 times zoom again on the Nothing Phone 2. And 10 times on both. Pan around a little bit. And we'll zoom back out. And now we're going to take a few photos and we'll end up at 4K 30 on the front-facing cameras. Okay guys, ending up on the front-facing cameras again, and we're at 4K 30 frames per second. And the OnePlus 13 will shoot in 8K, but of course the Nothing Phone 2 won't, so we won't even go there. So you guys let me know what you think. As always, comments are welcome. Thanks for watching.